Oh dude, that is a fat one. And it's been a long time since I got hooked up, but it's another good one. I absolutely love my life right now. Some people like it kind of limp. Woo! God, these fish are just gorgeous. Cozy warm in here. Look at the size of that freaking crappie. I love doing this. You're not too concerned about me. These two bond together really well. I got them all the way back to the bar here and all the way back to the bar there. It's tied off good in the front. I don't see any reason why that is not going to work. And I think we'll take it for a test run. Nice. That'll be enough to get it kicking pretty good, and we'll throw on some of these bigger pieces then. Here's the plan. I don't know if you've ever been to a Jersey Mike's, but we've got Jersey Mike's sandwich shops all over Southwest Florida, and I'm going to be cooking up a Jersey Mike's big Kahuna steak sandwich. They are really expensive, guys. You can get around that. You can just go buy all the ingredients yourself, use some steakums, and get you some fresh bread from the deli. You'll nail it every time. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna cook up my favorite steak sandwich tonight, so let's get to it. We're gonna need a little onion, little onion going in. Let's chop up some japalinos in the pan. Bell pepper. So I normally buy jarred mushrooms, but I had some fresh mushrooms that I bought at Sam's the other day. Since I was camping, I didn't want them to go bad. I like lots of mushrooms. The great thing about making your own steak sandwich like this, you get to add extra ingredients that you want. So this is going to be the killer steak sandwich. Oh my gosh, big Kahuna, baby. Absolutely delicious sandwich. Steakums. These are 100% beef, thinly sliced. There's 2 slices in each one. I brought enough for like 3 steak sandwiches for this trip. Take that steak and just chop it up like that. Doesn't take long to cook everything together. Woo! That smells yummy. Heck yeah. Gonna be delicious. 3 slices of white American cheese. They say it's extra white American cheese, so that's why I'm doing 3 slices. I know it doesn't look all that great because the cheese got flipped over the wrong way, but it's actually supposed to look like that on the top side here too. Look at that. Nice, big, delicious, meaty steak sandwich. That thing is loaded, guys. Remember a year ago when I got the 700 watt power bank, the EB55 from Bluetti? This little guy right here, I made a video. I had my laptop plugged in, I was making coffee, had the fan running, all of them powered at the same time. Well, I've got it plugged in right here, you guys. The sun is shining. I picked up a 200 watt Bluetti solar power that I'm charging it with. Now let's take a look, see how many watts the sun is providing for charging. Right now, 162 watts for charging. Now look, I'm going to be truck camping, right? So I need all different types of ways to charge this. So now I can use solar panels, or I can plug it in my cigarette lighter in my car. The cords are provided, or obviously my outlet at home. I can charge it that way. But you know what, guys? Millions of people were left without power when the hurricane hit in Florida. And my neighbors downstairs, I loaned them my EB55 power bank because they're a family of 3. I have small power banks for charging my phone and stuff. Plenty of flashlights. I didn't need it. She loved it so much. After the power came back, true story, guys, she asked me where she could get one. I told her, and she went and bought a Bluetti power bank. Now that's an awesome testimony to how great these little guys are right here. More applications than just camping. So I'll put links in the description area. You can head over to Bluetti and check out everything they have to offer. Timing is everything, right? We got our fire starter. Get these palm fronds started on this side. Thing will be cranking. It will be cranking good. Dude, you gotta have an awesome fire when you're camping, right? Woo. Let's eat. Gonna celebrate the occasion with a Diet Coke. And that fire is really hot. You gotta back up a little bit. There we go. Oh yeah. First bite, going down. Love me some Jersey Mike's. Man, guys, doesn't get any better than this. It does not get any better than this. One of my favorite beverages. Definitely one of my favorite sandwiches. A roaring fire. About 65 degrees out here. And we're camping for the next 3 nights. Be light. I love the sound of a lantern burning like that. I'm gonna try and catch us some fish in the morning. Pretty good bed of coals in there. It's putting off some good heat, man. Really good heat. One of the things I love about camping, it's been a long time overdue for me to do this, as I live in the city, right? And there's constantly cars and people coming and going. I mean, I live right not far from the heart of the city, and yeah, it's just busy, busy, busy all the time. And so to come out here and it's completely still, right? Sit out here by the fire and then walk away from the fire and look up in the sky, and to be able to see all the stars because you don't have the city lights impairing your view. Oh, it's just absolutely wonderful. Way long overdue. I'm so glad that I booked this trip. Just listen to that. Crackling of the fire. God. I absolutely love my life right now. See what's going on. I was sitting by the fire and all of a sudden I heard something rustling over in the woods. Hope it's not raccoons already. Yeah, let's see what we got going on here. Look at that. He found him something good over here to eat. You're not too concerned about me. Oh, that is so cool. I used to catch those when I was a kid. I used to call it armadillo hunting. We'd run around and grab them by the tail. Crazy. It was a lot of fun. It's what we did when we were kids. All right, guys. It is time to get snuggled up and cozy in the truck. And it is cold outside. It is really cold out there. And there we go. Oh my God. And that's how we do it. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to see if I can get situated, get warm in my sleeping bag here. Smell like a campfire. But I had a great time. I've been out there for a couple hours since I turned you guys off. It is gorgeous. It's 50 degrees outside. Blazing fire. Absolutely love camping. I love doing this. It's so much fun. And tomorrow we're gonna get on the fish in the morning. I gotta get out of these socks are wet. They're moist from all that work I did out there collecting wood and cooking, and I've been in them all day. My little toes are gonna be cold if I don't get out of them. Dude, I like this truck camping. This is like an awesome setup. See, I've got the higher camper here, so I'm not like crunched way down, which is nice. I got the lights up here. These are just lights from the Dollar Tree, puck lights. I put them up with 3M Velcro strips, and they stick up there really good. They light up the whole inside of the truck, that's for sure. I am going to be nice and warm tonight, no doubt about it. Yeah. So, I think what I'm going to do, let me see what time it is. I don't have to get up at daylight tomorrow to go fishing, so we'll get up in the morning, probably cook some breakfast, and then we'll head out in the kayak. I'm going to see if I can catch some crappie tomorrow, and possibly some sunshine bass or wiper bass, they call them. So it'll be a good time tomorrow, definitely. Hey Siri, what's the temperature?
It's 49 degrees outside.
Oh, it's getting colder. So I'm probably just going to kick back here for a little while, watch some YouTube videos. I've got 3 bars on my cell phone service, so should be able to get caught up on my favorite creators. So anyhow, yeah, let's see how this thing is going to be tonight, how comfy it's going to be. Oh yeah, I'm going to be so warm. This is nice, very nice. I'm glad I got the beanie. One thing I didn't bring were hand warmers. I like to put hand warmers in my socks. My feet have a tendency to get really cold. Hopefully tonight they won't. But I'm going to kick back and get caught up on some videos. Let's see what I missed today. All right, guys. See y'all in the morning. Oh my gosh. Hey Siri, what's the temperature?
It's It's 42 degrees outside.
It's comfy and cozy warm in here. Man, I stayed nice and warm last night except for my feet. I had to get up and double layer my socks. I couldn't sleep, my feet were so cold, so we gotta go get some hand warmers today so that I can put in my socks. I got my own little mixture of coffee here. I usually mix like a decaf and a caffeinated Maxwell House. Smell the coffee, baby. I already got this guy filled up with water. Ready to roll. Woo! Sucker heats up fast, man. Woo! It is cold, cold, cold. For this Florida boy, 40 degrees. Heck yeah, man. That's cold. So how do you guys like your bacon? I like mine crispy. Some people like it kind of limp. Breakfast is served. Nailed it on the bacon. Like that. Sometimes not quite as crispy, but oh, delish. Make sure that's good and secure up there. Should pivot just fine going around the corners. So guys, I installed a reverse camera so I can keep an eye on it back there. Everything's doing good. I'm creeping along at less than a mile an hour though. I love my backup camera. That thing was like 120 bucks. It's a Bluetooth signal. It's a wireless solar powered camera back in the back by the bumper. And then your screen here just plugs into your cigarette lighter. And that's it. I mean, literally, it was, the installation was like 5 minutes. It was nothing to it, man. Easy peasy. I just ran the cord. There's a cord that runs up there along the dash and comes back around underneath. I just ran it all up underneath the molding and then plugged it in down there. Works great. All right, coming up to the boat ramp. Doing a little trolling today. I got a gold beetle spin on one rod and a silver beetle spin on another one. Hopefully we can pick up some crappie. There's also sunshine, Florida sunshine bass, or they're called wipers. They kind of got stripes on them, so we might catch some of those today too. So let's get them. We got a hit, guys. Fish on. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Oh yeah, that's a good one. He's way back there too. Good crappie. Oh yeah, baby. My plan's working. Oh dude, that is a fat one. That is a fat crappie there. 6 pound test leader. Holy smokes. Wow. That right there is the way to start, guys. Woohoo. Look at that. Woohoo. 12 inches, baby. Nice. I'm just cruising along, singing a song. Crappie, crappie, crappie. I call this kind of fishing lazy man fishing. But it is an absolute blast to target something different and have success. Captain Todd's the one that brought me out here and turned me on to this. He actually gave me some gold bladed beetle spins and told me the color. He brought me out here. We caught like 10 nice crappie several weeks ago. So I thought, you know, I'd come out here and do some camping. So we see if we can do some crappie, some catch, clean, and cooks. See some fish jumping over there. Maybe I head over that way. We'll do a big circle back around. I'm surprised I didn't get one coming back through there. Crappie on. Fish on. Oh, it's a good one too. It's a good one. Yeah, that's crappie. That's another big crappie, baby. Heck yeah. Crappie for lunch. We're definitely having crappie for lunch. I better be careful and not get too cocky. I might lose him. Oh, baby. That's another sweet one there. That's another nice one there. Holy smokes, man. Whoo! Dude. I bet you that's another 13-inch crappie. You look at the size of that freaking crappie. Crappie. Man, that's a good one. If I pinched his tail, he'd be a 13-inch crappie. Woo-hoo! Let me show you what they hit here. They hit this little twisty tail right here. So I'm going to switch over to that green twisty tail with the pink on my other rod too. Nice crappie number 2, baby. Heck yeah. So I got these guys running a really long distance back behind the boat, and I think the beetle spin, the jigs are like a 1/16 of an ounce. I had an 1/8 ounce on one. I wouldn't get hits on that, but the 2 crappie that I caught were on the 1/16 ounce, the green with the pink head and gold blades. And then the drag, I set the drag loose, but it's firm enough so that when they hit it, they get hooked. But if I'm turned around not looking, I'll be able to hear the drag when it goes off. So, dude, I'm having a great time. I am having an absolute blast. I love it. I got 2 more nights of camping out here. Might do some saltwater fishing in the morning. We'll see. We'll see what I come up with. I just am having a blast doing something different. Definitely. Wind's starting to kick up out here a little bit, so maybe that'll help the fishing. But guys, the awesome thing about this autopilot is you can set the speed for trolling and it'll maintain the speed, and also you can hit the in and you can set your navigation for the direction that you want to go. It's pretty much hands-free once you get it set, and then you're on the troll, baby. So let's get another one. Fish on. Man, it's been a long time since I got hooked up, but it's another good one. Definitely a good one. It doesn't feel as big as those other ones I had, but it's a good fish. Yeah, I don't want to get tangled up with my other rod. Uh-oh, I think I am tangled. Yeah, I'm wrapped up in my other line. I have no idea which way it goes. Is this a crappie? Oh yeah, and a good crappie. Whoa, Jack, come on. Another nice one. Another tank. Another slab. Look at the colors in that. The colors in that fish, man. They've got like iridescent green on their back. They've got blue and iridescent greens. God, these fish are just gorgeous. Fun to catch. 12.5, 13 inches. Pinch the tail, he'd be 13. Nice. All right, number 3 in the box. All right, we got them set again. Here we go. We got a fish on. Yep. That's a good one. That's a good fish. That's a good fish. Fish on, baby. All right. I slowed my troll down a lot. It's like 45 minutes to an hour between hits. Well, this is a good one. Oh yeah. And he's tangled him other line. Darn it. How'd he do that? Oh yeah. Another fat slab. Woo-hoo. Crappie for dinner. Crappie for lunch. Crappie for breakfast. That's what I'm talking about. Nice. Alright guys, so we got 4 nice crappie. Gonna get these guys cleaned up here. Kind of back here in the shade of the campsite. I'm gonna go ahead and fillet these guys because they are all good sized crappie. And fillet these just like we fillet any other kind of fish. Cut them across there. We just follow the backbone with a knife. Nice and gently. This knife is pretty dull. Yeah, I want to take my time here so we don't waste any meat. These are delicious fish to eat, and we are going to be cooking them up for dinner here in just a little while. So I get right here around the anal fin. I like to push my knife through, leave the skin attached right there, spin them around, cut a little bit there, and then just grab a hold of this section back here best you can and cut through the ribs, which is not an easy thing to do on crappie. They got some tough ribs on them, but we will get it done. I promise you that. Come on. There. All right, we got it. Once we do that, slide that guy out of the way. Yeah, these are fish are spawning. They got roe fat fish. Once we do that, then we're gonna put our finger here on the skin, get the knife started in between the meat and the skin. I like to hold it like right on the edge for this. Let me move this back just a little bit. I like to let my handle hang over the edge when I'm doing this portion. I've got it started there. Just keep pressure down on your knife. At some point you can get to where you grab a hold of the skin, keep the knife tight down, and then just wiggle the skin back and forth like that and take the skin right off of there. Beautiful crappie fillet. Heck yeah. Got me a bag here for the guts. I got water here in my bucket for washing my hands and the fillets. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut the ribs out. Come right along, you'll see the rib cage. Just follow the rib cage along there. I tell you what, if you're catching crappie, you probably already know how to fillet without any problem at all. But anyway, so that's the one side. Come back here, and I like to just cut right along there. Sometimes there's little pin bones, and then right back here, kind of on this middle line, just cut a V. Sometimes there's bones back in there on fish. And there we go. We got a beautiful crappie fillet. Oh, this is going to be so good, you guys. And then we just flip it over, do the same thing on the other side. So that'll be enough for the clean portion. You guys can figure that out. It's got us a nice pile of crappie. Look at that beautiful white meat. Oh, nice mild tasting fish. So I got a special recipe tonight we're going to be using, and I probably won't cook all these up, but I like to cut them in small strips like that. And all right, my favorite, red onion, some jalapenos. Just like perfect timing again. The sun's going down, starting to get some shade on my campsite, and it's nice and cool over here. We're definitely going to be eating some Tums tonight. Onions. We're going to be frying up some fish with a special recipe. Jalapeno peppers. Hush puppies. Yeah, we're definitely going to need some Tums tonight. And I brought some with me. I don't know, guys, the older I get, the less my stomach can tolerate this hot stuff, but I absolutely love eating it, man. It's like every meal that I have jalapeno peppers or hot sauce, hot chicken wings, or anything like that, I pay the price with heartburn. So thank God for Tums and baking soda when I don't have them. Tums. Add some cornmeal. A lot of cornmeal in there for hush puppies. Holy smokes. That's all right. I love these things. Add a little water. Stir it up. That boiling water cooks the corn. You want it to stick to your spoon. That's what it was. Cookie dough. I said you want it to be like cookie dough. A little more water. Oh my gosh. Dude, we're going to be cooking hush puppies for 3 hours. I got so much mix in here. I can share this with the entire campsite. Right? Almost used all that water. Okay. That's looking pretty good right there. Cookie dough. Cookie dough, a little bit wetter than cookie dough maybe. Need to get us a pan going with some peanut oil here. This is seasoned peanut oil, and that just means that I've cooked with it before. Tonight, for our bonding agent on the fish, we are going to use Crystal hot sauce. I think one egg will do it. Crack it on here. Give that a little whiskey. Crystal hot sauce. This will give it a nice kick, but it won't be overbearing with hot sauce, I think. Isn't that funny? Look at how much hot sauce I'm putting in there. Well, I want to make sure we get the hot sauce flavor. Those two bond together really well. So I got some pre-made fish coating that I made. It's basically just flour and cornmeal, and I season it with Cavender's and Lowry seasoned salt. So it should be plenty for what we're doing tonight. I think I'll just go ahead and drop these fish. Drop it in the egg. I'm just gonna take this fish and roll it around and all that. Let it soak for a little while. All right, let's see what happens with these hush puppies. Get you a generous portion like that. Just push it off. Now, since I forgot some tongs, just gonna have to be careful here. All this stuff that you get out when you go camping and you're cooking, you got to put this stuff away when you go to sleep because of God's little creatures. Those little raccoons will come in here and they'll get all in your stuff if you don't put it away. I didn't hear them last night. Usually in these public campgrounds, I hear them when I go to sleep. I hear them rustling around in the palmettos and stuff. We did see an armadillo. That was cool. So I've got this thing cranked up on high, and you know, it's just about the perfect temperature to fry with. I mean, I don't have a thermometer with me, but look at them puppies are frying up good. A little bit. Oh, they are nice and crispy. That's gonna be delicious golden crispy delight right there. Oh dude, I don't have any ketchup. Darn it. Can't eat hush puppies without ketchup. Sun just set over there. Isn't that truck? That truck's beautiful right there, baby. I've had this goal for 2 years, man, or a year, to get a truck and do truck camping. Vision became reality. We're doing it. All right, I'm gonna pull these 3. I think they're done. Healthy? Semi-healthy. A nice balance. I think we're gonna be eating some leftover crappie and hush puppies for breakfast. I made too much. I definitely made too much. Oh well. And I even told myself tonight, don't make too much. And I did. Ken Steakhouse Greek. I'm like half Greek, so love Greek dressing. That's the goodness. Crappie, and add our crappie in here, and we may as well throw some hush puppies in there too. A couple of puppies. There's our delicious dinner. Oh man, I hear that shower calling me. It's calling my name. God, this is so good. He's just busy chowing down. He's got that armored coating on there, so he doesn't have much to worry about. Toothy critters can hardly bite through a shell, so he's probably used to seeing campers. Nice. How close are you gonna get to me, little guy? Alright, I'll leave you alone. Man, he found something. Obviously he found something he wanted there.